Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Galacticare. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 30 bucks or so. It is not early access, it is a full release that happened earlier this year, and there is a free challenge DLC coming up. So you can download it for free if you own the core game. That should be releasing, I believe, on September 11th. So I've spent, I want to say, 4 or 5 hours in this game so far. I've beaten the first 3 levels and I've 100%ed them. And for those of you that just, you know what, I'll just come up and say it. Let's just get that out of the way. This is 2 Point Hospital, but dumbed down and with a constant science fiction theme. That's what this game is. You've got this galactic exchange because you're going to be earning this like purple premium currency of sorts where you can buy items from a shop. Again, 2 Point Hospital did that. Okay. You're going to be able to hire doctors and specialize them in different fields, put down rooms, and then assign those doctors to those rooms. You're going to be putting down lounges for your staff. There are different species. They're going to be visiting your stations, the different levels, and each one of them has a different way of behaving, certain desires and traits. And you can actually like level them up, which is kind of cool. The more reputation you get with them, the more cool things that you get to unlock to put down. And it's a global thing, which is cool. So there is like a progression in this game. Just keep making different species happy, see to their needs, and run a successful space hospital. And you'll be unlocking stuff over time. You'll be earning money in the mission, and ultimately, what you're trying to do is beat that mission. And the way I tend to just beat it, even if you like beat the mission, you can still 5-star it. Like you can stick around and attempt to 5-star it. And typically, to 5-star something, you just have to be kind of in the green across multiple different categories. So, like finances, how many people did you treat in the last hour? Is your staff happy? As long as you tick all the boxes and all of the different data is in the green, then you'll get 5 stars. And this game, I will say, is a lot more laid back and casual than 2 Point Hospital. I mean, 2 Point Hospital in itself is a very, like, casual, laid back, goofy kind of game. It doesn't take itself very seriously. The intercom is constantly making jokes. The doctors and the different room types and the different pieces of equipment, are constantly doing weird things. And this game does that too. This game does that too. And it was cool to see, like, okay, what is this game's take on 2 Point Hospital? What can it come up with that 2 Point Hospital hasn't come up with? And one thing I will say that I liked about this game was that there's no, like, in 2 Point Hospital, there's janitors and maintenance people that you hired, and you had to hire them and manage them individually. Here you've got these little, like, robots, like kind of like Eve from WALL-E. They kind of just go around and clean things, they pick up trash, they do everything. And you really don't have to manage their needs. They just, eventually over time, you'll be able to like either craft or buy more of them from a trader that keeps stopping by. So you can just increase the size of your backbone army, and that will significantly help your hospital. So like there's less to manage in this game, I feel, than in 2 Point Hospital. And even with the doctors themselves, in 2 Point Hospital, your doctors could be like, you've got 5 points in this skill, 2 points in this skill, 3 points in this skill. Not here. In this game, they start off as level 1 and they can do anything, but at level 2, you're going to specialize them in something. And they're going to be specialized in one area. So at that point, you're just pretty much forced to put them into a room of the same type so that they work and are efficient in that room. This doctor is not going to have 5 points in this room or 5 points in this skill, 4 points in this skill. No, they just specialize in one thing. And then you assign them to the room that they're appropriate to, and off they go. And they will just level up slowly over time. There's also a training room that you can assign them to, and they will gain experience that way as well. But typically I found that I've never had to do that. They just get better over time. I just let them have at it. And so as long as you're not in a rush to beat the level, you can just kind of like you can just kind of set this game on autoplay, really, and just, you make a few rooms, you wait for the money to roll in, you make a few more rooms, you wait for the money to roll in. This game is super casual. I mean, Two Point Hospital, again, is casual, but I feel like this game is much more so. And that's probably why the game has mixed reviews on Steam right now, because some people may look at Two Point Hospital and go, well, why would I ever get Galacticare if Two Point Hospital does more than what this game does? And here's the other side of that. I somewhat agree, but at the same time, I'm a super casual player. Even though I play a lot of games and cover a lot of games, I like to chill in the games I play, and this game lets me do that. I got the satisfaction of running hospitals and putting down machinery and hiring staff, and I didn't feel as overwhelmed and as frustrated with the staffing side of it as I did in Two Point Hospital. I'm not saying Two Point Hospital is the worst game of the two. I'm just simply saying that this game is the more casual game of the two, and that will appeal to some people, and that'll like sort of turn other people off. It all depends on, what kind of player you are in the grand scheme of things. There are also these consultants that you unlock over time, and they actually have their own little skill tree. They're named people that you level up over time, and that will persist from level to level to level, which is kind of cool. So there's a lot to do here, and I honestly, like, typically I would play one or two levels and then do the video, but I actually, like, I know I'm on my third level. I just finished my third level. Now I'm going to move into my fourth one after I'm done with this video. So, like, I'm having a good time with it. I feel that it's addicting. It is addictive. And like I said, some people may not enjoy the more casual side that this game has. As far as bugs are concerned, I have encountered a couple of, like, pathfinding issues. Doctors will get stuck, so I have to teleport them to, like, where they're supposed to go, or at least into the hallway so that they can move around better. So, like, I'll just find patients or doctors just sort of, like, I don't know, fidgeting in place real fast because they don't know what to do with themselves. So that is a thing. But I still love the gameplay flow. And I love that there's a merchant that stops by every now and again. And yes, you can craft, like, cleaning stations and pest traps and teleporters with this other currency that you earn. It's like a white chromium currency, whatever. But you can actually buy it with the money that you're earning at the trader as well. So I love that. I love that, you can just keep buying more stuff for your hospital over time rather than having just to craft it via quests. But anyway, that was Galacticare. There's a free DLC challenge thing coming up on 9/11, so check that out as well. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. Take care.